8 foods that will help you reduce inflammation in your irritated intestine. Check the foods to reduce inflammation of the intestine that you can add to your diet to end discomforts such as fever, pain, and swelling. If you suffer constantly from abdominal pain, fever, diarrhea and you feel swollen, they can be signs that your intestine is inflamed, although you should visit a doctor to confirm that your discomforts are due to inflammatory bowel disease. Generally, food and stress are factors that may be aggravating the problem. That's why one of the things you can do to keep symptoms under control is to add these foods to your diet to reduce inflammation of the intestine that could help improve your quality of life. How to reduce inflammation of the intestine? 1. Fiber, but not too much. Fiber is recommended for patients with irritable bowel syndrome because it helps the body to evacuate, which implies that the intestine must make less effort, but too much fiber can cause gas and trigger the symptoms. Some foods that you generally have more problems with and that you should limit are broccoli, cauliflower, nuts, and popcorn. While the most beneficial types of fiber are oats and fruits. 2. Probiotics. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria that exist naturally in our body, so some research suggests that raising their numbers in the digestive system could help control intestinal inflammatory diseases. You can find probiotics in foods such as yogurt and sauerkraut, but there are also food supplements that contain them. 3. Change fats to proteins. If you have an inflammatory disease, your intestine may not absorb fat normally, but it may be aggravating symptoms such as diarrhea. Therefore, it is generally recommended to limit or reduce the consumption of butter, margarine, sauces made from cream and any type of fried food. 4. Water. Among the discomfort associated with inflammation of the intestine is not only the dreaded diarrhea, as these diseases affect the normal functioning of the digestive system, they can also cause the opposite problem, and if you suffer from constipation, increasing the amount of water you drink can help you normalize things. The appropriate measure is between 1.5 and 2 liters per day. 5. Fish oil. Among the foods to reduce inflammation of the intestine, fish oil is known to act as an anti-inflammatory and specifically attacks that symptom. You can try this remedy when you feel bloated and need quick relief. 6. Aloe vera. Aloe vera has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, so it regulates stomach acidity and the functioning of the intestinal mucosa, but it could also cause diarrhea. 7. Diet to reduce inflammation. Turmeric is also an anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. In fact, curcumin, a compound found in this spice, has been used in clinical trials as an adjunct to the standard treatment of colitis, and benefits have been seen, although they have not been 100% confirmed. 8. Change from cow's milk to vegetable milk. If you feel inflamed but the rest of your symptoms are much less severe, you may have one of the most common inflammatory diseases, lactose intolerance. Try reducing dairy consumption, and if your discomfort disappears you will have the answer. There are many options to experiment: milk of almonds, rice, sunflower seeds and many more. Choose your favorite and stop torturing your intestine. What to eat if I'm inflamed? These are just some of the foods you can try to treat the symptoms of the inflamed bowel, but you should contact a nutritionist or dietitian to discover with your doctor what are the best steps to take and help you feel better. It is also convenient to have a food diary, in which you write everything you eat and the effect it has on your body to clearly identify what it is advisable to take completely out of your diet and what can be the remedy you never expected. Learn how to eat yourself thin, burn fat and banish cellulite. Tap below to download this free ebook.